What's up, y'all? I'm not even gonna cap to you. I'm trying to run 3 channels right now, but I really wanted to come on here and talk my shit real quick because there's been a lot going on in the world, and this is actually the best time to focus on yourself, period. Focus on what you got going on, focus on building, focus on mastering self. This is the perfect time. We are still at the end of fourth quarter until the real new year. It is still winter. There is nothing growing right now. Okay, there are no leaves on the trees. I repeat, there are no leaves on the trees. It is still icy cold winter time. Okay, wait till spring to pop out. But I'm sorry, I had to have a Reese's. This is the time for rest, planning, just getting it all together, re-energizing. Okay, still take action. Like I said, plan out your ideas. Be very intentional about whatever it is that you're trying to carry out. Okay, whatever that may be. This could be working on a project or new passion project. This could be trying to figure out how to finesse a business. This could even be just trying to figure out what sticks for you. This could be a testing ground. Ooh, that's a good one. This could be a very good time to test. Maybe if you're a content creator like me, this is a time to test a few things out to see what sticks for you and your schedule and see what works for you to attract your tribe, to attract, your soul group, to attract your supporters for your business. Whether it's trending music, whether it's, rebranding, okay? This is a perfect time to do that. To rebrand, just pop out brand. I feel like the energy is brand new, like brand new everything, just colossal. This is a perfect time, okay? Now, a lot of connections currently right now are even deepening as well. Some of you guys are getting extra serious, or actually making sure that you're setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. I'm getting a sense of everyone just being healthy and going forward. You know what? I'm going to even pull. I got my deck here. I just feel like pulling something. But I just want to say, with everything that's going on in the world right now, honey, we can't even keep up. Okay? What y'all got going on? And with this AI, is Project Bluebeam still popping out? Like, what is going on in the world, right? Everyone is questioning everything. Now's the time to really question everything, okay? And to pay attention. I literally posted a video on my TikTok and I was like, the cheapest thing you can do is pay attention. That's literally the cheapest thing you can do. Pay attention to, your analytics. Pay attention to what people are saying. Pay attention to how the collective is moving right now, as far as what are they reacting and responding to. Did I just mess this up even more? Because some of the shit that I see play out that people are dabbling into is just wild to me. Like, what are people focusing on, and what are you focusing on, right? For me personally, everyone asks me, like, how do you do it? Well, I like to see what the hell is going on in the world. I pay attention, right? I observe. It's a good energy to be observant about what's playing out right now. What's going on in your environment, what's going on in your family, your home life, social media handles, whatever you have, just to see. Like, it's kind of like peeking out, putting one foot out real quick. So that way you don't absorb the energy that's playing out. You can more so control how you react and respond to what you're seeing, hearing, okay? I think it's very important not to be reactive, straight up. And life is good for me. I really just wish I had more time in the day. I know time doesn't exist, but I just wish I had more daylight to do stuff. I'm working towards, just sometimes you need to sit down and breathe, right? Sometimes you need to sit down and breathe. Sometimes you need to sit down and peep the scene, right? Peep the scene. Because then that will help you gain clarity on how to make your next move, okay? And there's a lot of people that are, they're taking in this negative energy and just looking at everything as doomsday. And you can see that it's affecting certain people by the way they move. Some people aren't affected by it, and you can tell how they're moving. They're still laughing, they're still living life, they're still doing whatever the fuck they want to do, saying what they want to say. It's all about living unapologetically, right now during this time, with no validation, no excuses, and just getting out there and getting shit done. Period. That's why I said this is the best time to do trial periods and test things and, you know, see where you want to go. Even test out, let's say, for example, at your job, if you want to move up or move around, you know, or if you want to leave it. Relationship, same thing, testing grounds. Do you want to find a way to make this work or not? You know, or deepen the connection or not? You know, it's either roll with me or not. Like, during these times, I bet, I can't even imagine how the dating scene is right now, you guys. I really can't with all the fuckery that's going on in the dancery right now. I can't imagine what that would be like, because a lot of the shit that I'm seeing online is wild. And that's one thing, is like, I've done a video on this, it's like dating an entrepreneur, right? Or dating a content creator. It's a whole nother beast, because you have social media involved. That'll either make you or break you. But you gotta do a trial. You gotta do a trial period, trial and error. That's what I actually call this video, trial and error. You gotta really do a trial period on everything, you know, and just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, no matter what it is you're trying to accomplish right now during this time. This is like, it's like go time. Like, take action in the way that you need to take action. Some people need to rest and recharge. Some people need to sit there and sit down for a second and stop moving and planning and rest and all the things. Just come up with a master plan. Some people need to take action as far as, like I said, trial and error. Some people just need to readjust, okay? Who they're hanging around, you know, reorganize, right? You can always organize something, because that'll also clear the energy in the space for your mind, right? Just revisiting your dreams, trying to make your dreams a reality. Just really revisiting that, you know? Check on all the things that you wrote notes on, right? What are the things that you wanted to do that you forgot to do? Better dust the dust off. Take the dust off of some shit, right? I know there's so many things that I want to get into, and that's the other thing. You don't have to announce everything that you're going through or completing. Like, it's your world. There's no specific right or wrong on how to live it, period. I'm not saying go out there and, you know, unalive somebody. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're doing the best with what you have, right? But if you're a person that's striving for more, I feel like this is go time. Really rethink a master plan. What if, like, my throat is going down? If you have tons of ideas, write lists. Write a list of all the things that you want to do or you want to accomplish this year. As I said that, yes. I feel like everybody has a lot of love to give, but yet they're being very decisive on where that love is landing, whether it's within yourself or to somebody else or into something to do. There's so much going on in the world. I feel as if a lot of you guys have love to give. There's something that a person, place, or a thing that you can be passionate about, that you want to love or pour love into. Like, you have a lot of love to give. And based on what is being announced out in the outside world, it's hard to decipher on. Not hard. I feel like it's easier to figure out where to put the focus. You have to see, looking at it in all angles, the best thing that you can do is sit there and master self. What does this look like? Well, getting to know you, okay? What are the things you like? What are you into now? We're all evolving, growing, and changing. So how do you figure this out? Well, you can start out with astrology like I did. You can go into human design. There's a lot of metaphysical books, and, you know, there's so much cosmic information that's out there. You can really look at neuroscience. What makes your brain tick? You know, that's what you got to figure out, because everybody's different and everybody has their own mission. But what makes your brain tick? And just dive deep into it, you know? Find ways, what are the resources that you can utilize? Even numerology, you know? Even just within a sector, right? What do I want to do as far as my financial situation? What do I want to do as far as my relationships? Love relationships. You can separate it. You can do, okay, how am I in friendships? Do I even want new friends right now? Do I just want acquaintances? Do I just want people that think like me, or do I want people that think, you know, outside of the box and I can learn from them, you know? I always love when I can chime into a group of people where I can learn something from them versus like me always doing the talking and just like spreading my wisdom and knowledge that I have or my experiences. You know, it's always funner when you can just be a sponge and soak up what somebody else has, or be around people that make you question life, or be around people that make you think and use, you know, a lot of people don't use critical thinking anymore. So I think that's a cool thing when people can do that. But whatever sector it may be, okay, a lot of you guys, I feel like this year are going to be closing out some cycles, thank God, right? It's like death to the old version of you, death to the way things used to be, or death to how you used to do certain things. It's not, nothing's the same anymore, period. It's really not. And I feel like it's hard for a lot of people to accept that shit. Like, for example, I did this video on my TikTok where everyone's like, I got like, I don't know, several people saying they don't use AI and death to AI and all this stuff. Yeah, I believe AI is going to take us out. I really do. I think they're going to try and take us out with AI. I really do. AI, like, if you think about it, AI using all the water and all the things, right? That's what I'm hearing. I want to do more research on it, but if you just look at it, that's what's happening. And so, but what do we do instead, you know? People think that they don't use it, but you really do. We're forced to live in this AI matrix. I literally did a video on this talking about it. Like, from your banking, from using if you have an iPhone or an Android, you're constantly using AI. I don't give a fuck. Every app uses it. Your keyboard, your photo gallery, you know, anything that you can think of. Hospitals, everywhere, stores, businesses, everyone, it's like we're forced to utilize it. And this all started when everything started becoming digitized, period. You know, the scanning everything and tapping everything. So it's really looking at everything crumbling around you, like nothing will ever be the same. What a time to fucking be alive, right? Nothing will ever fucking be the same, period. I was just reminiscing the other day with my husband. I'm like, wasn't it like, you know, nowadays it's like kids are complaining or talking about, hey, what'd Johnny do for Christmas? Oh, let me check his Instagram. I can find out for you. We didn't have that back in the day. But I feel like the other side to it was the fact that we were able to go outside and leave doors unlocked and, you know, windows rolled down on your cars. You know, we didn't have, you know, we didn't have to worry about people breaking into cars like that. Like, we can leave our windows rolled down, you know, listen to CDs and tapes. We had pagers, payphones. You just roll down the street and see if, you know, Brian was home. You know, roll on your bike, rollerblades, whatever you had, just to go see if somebody was home, you know, or answer the phone and you get somebody's mom. Oh, I don't know, he ain't here. You need to call back later. Or they sleep or something like that. You know what I mean? Like house phones, memorizing the numbers. You know, it's like now there's so many things happening where everything's evolving so fast that we're not even utilizing our brain as much because we are in the world of AI and convenience. And so we're getting so accustomed to how things are done. Like, I remember for a moment when I got out of school, when I graduated from my master's, I didn't write anything for hella long. And mind you, this is 2017. I wasn't writing anything until I started up again. I'm like, it feels so weird to write because I was putting everything in my phone. And if you write with Blueprint pen, it actually activates, what is it? Something in your brain. I forgot. I gotta look it up. I'm really working on trying to regurgitate knowledge that I soaked up. But I understand it. I just don't know when I spit it out if I don't want to say it the wrong way, you know. So communication has been a work in progress for me since jump. Like, I've been doing better though. I'm not much as much as a sailor. I don't have a sailor's mouth as much as I used to. I'm trying to slow down because I talk so motherfucking fast. And I did all of it in one. It's so funny. But you know, a lot of healing, okay? We're trying to all heal. It's like all of everybody's wounds just kind of just went, here's what you got going on, figure it out. you know? And so we're all, like, whole United States and wherever you may be, it's Judgment Day. All the countries, everywhere in the world, everywhere in the universe, I feel like it's Judgment Day. It really is. And we're all just really trying to figure it out. And we're trying to heal and grow and evolve. But we also are just, right now, I feel like people are craving transparency. They're literally just craving transparency. They're craving just real. But then what is real, right? What is truth? It just makes you question everything. Oh, here's a tidbit. If you want to watch something, go on, you have to buy it. It's Gaia. I've been dissecting Gaia with cosmic disclosure information like crazy. Okay. But yeah, you can't get 2 10s in a row. Come on. 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Everyone's is going to have, or is about to have, full circle moments. You're going to like either come to the realization of how you want to move in a relationship. You're going to come to the realization of what you want to do as far as making money for the rest of your life, or in business, or gaining a skill set, or actually using a skill that you already have within you to monetize off and make money. It's like, this is the revamp season. This is the rebrand season. This is that's all I keep getting is the rebrand. And we all just want people around us that are loyal to the soil. That's the craving. People that aren't even blood, like, just to call them family. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole world is craving right now. It's like we're so divided in so many different ways. It's like they're trying to crumble us into pieces while they're crumbling. I had to pause on that one. But a lot of us are ending a lot of broken cycles. I feel like this is the generation where you're already seeing it. It's death of the celebrities. We're going to have a new set of celebrities, and you could be one of those. Even though it's not like being a celebrity on how we grew up to see it, it's going to be totally different. It's like people are going to be able to retain new knowledge. Like, people are going to be able to retain new information, but actually utilize it in their daily life. Like when we went to school and how we were indoctrinated with all kinds of shit that didn't even really pertain to what we're doing right now. Like, a lot of us went to school and we have degrees, and we're not even we're not even making money from the degrees that we got. So I feel like the new set of leaders that are going to be put on a pedestal in this world, we're actually going to be able to utilize the information or whatever it is they're trying to spit and use it on a daily, like within our daily living. No matter where you're trying to go in life, you can be an explorer, you can try and be a scientist, a nurse, you can try and be a mathematician, you can try and be a gardener, you can be a builder. There's so many things that you can be, but it's going to be in this new world, a new way of living. It's literally, it's feeling like the push to ascend. It literally is. It really is. And a lot more of us can come together, but at the end of the day, you're wondering, who can I trust? Who's really a true supporter? Who's really down for the count? You know, so it's all about being patient and coming together. Yep, Temperance and 3 of Pentacles. It's all about patience and coming together. Who are you willing to work with and grind it out with? What are you willing to do in order to make things stick? At the end of the day, love is the highest frequency. Being optimistic will start getting you there. You can be optimistic and still question everything and be inquisitive. You don't have to be a pessimist and give love. You don't have to be, like a deer in headlights while you're trying to be in this love frequency either. You don't have to play dumb. Your world is your world. However you see it is how you see it. But I think if we want one hand washes the other, and you have a cup pouring into somebody else's cup, you're going to want, reciprocity, right? And with that comes patience. I feel like a lot of us have to learn patience. I know me, I'm not even going to cap to you. I'm keeping 1,000 though. Patience? My mom been telling me I've been impatient my whole goddamn life. But I think this is what helped me with my evolution as far as my growth and where I'm going in it. it actually poured into my ambitious cup. Like, I'll just never give up on myself. The first time I ever figured out how to make $1 on my own, I never wanted to give up. I just still haven't. I still haven't given up on myself. I don't think I ever will. It's a whole nother world that opened up for me, literally. And it allowed me to unlock my gifts, which it can do the same for you. You just gotta be open-minded and willing to try something different. Just get out there. Whatever it is that you want to do, I say go for it. This is the energy. All right, y'all. I just want to talk my shit. No specific topic. I was all over the place. Anyways, I gotta go. I'll see you in the next one.